Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Next, your ultimate destination for everything on two wheels, where passion meets precision and the thrill of riding comes alive. Today, we're diving into a motorcycle that's both unique and familiar, a bike that has quietly but firmly built its own cult following over the years. It's one of Yamaha's most beloved small-displacement motorcycles, famous for its rugged charm, fat tires, and go-anywhere attitude. We are talking about the brand-new 2026 Yamaha TW200. A machine that refuses to fit neatly into any single category, and that's exactly what makes it so special. The Yamaha TW200 has been around since the late 1980s, and over the decades, it has achieved legendary status among adventure seekers, campers, commuters, and even new riders who want something approachable but still fun. The 2026 update brings some well-needed refinements without losing the quirky identity that made it so iconic. This is still the same lovable dual sport with big balloon tires, but now it feels more modern, refined, and ready for the world of 2026. Yamaha has clearly taken the time to update its ergonomics, technology, and usability, while keeping the soul of the TW intact. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 TW200, it's instantly recognizable. Those fat, chunky tires are still here, giving the bike its unmistakable stance and personality. The overall silhouette hasn't changed dramatically, and that's a good thing, because the design is timeless. Yamaha has leaned into the rugged minimalist vibe but made it sharper and cleaner. The front end still features the round headlamp, though now it's upgraded to a full LED system with a brighter throw and better visibility at night. The digital instrument cluster is another welcome improvement. Gone are the dated analog dials. Instead, you get a compact, fully digital LCD screen that provides speed, trip data, fuel level, gear indicator, and a handy clock, all in a crisp, easy-to-read layout. The fuel tank retains its classic shape, but the paint finishes are more premium this time around. Yamaha is offering the TW200 in bold new colors for 2026: a matte black with bronze accents, a retro white and red throwback scheme, and a deep forest green that really emphasizes its outdoor adventure vibe. The seat is now more comfortable thanks to improved cushioning, and it sits at around 31 inches high, which makes it friendly for riders of all sizes. At the back, a sleeker LED taillight replaces the older bulb setup, and the fenders have been redesigned for a slightly more modern look while still keeping that rugged, utilitarian charm. Now, the most iconic feature of this motorcycle is, of course, the tires. They are still massive, with a 130 section up front and a 180 section at the rear, wrapped around 18 and 14-inch wheels respectively. These oversized tires are what make the TW200 so unique. They provide excellent stability on loose terrain, sand, gravel, and even snow, while still being surprisingly smooth on pavement. If you've ever wondered what makes the TW200 different from other small dual sports, it's these tires. They allow the bike to go places where others might struggle. That alone has made the TW200 a cult classic for adventurers and campers who want a motorcycle that feels almost like a two-wheeled ATV. Moving on to performance, Yamaha hasn't gone crazy with changes here, but that's part of the TW200's charm. It still uses a simple, air-cooled, single-cylinder 4-stroke engine displacing 196 cc. The motor produces around 16 horsepower and 11 pound-feet of torque, which may not sound like much, but in a lightweight package like this, it's more than enough for the type of riding the bike is intended for. What's important here isn't top speed or high-revving excitement, it's tractability, reliability, and ease of use. The engine has been slightly refined for 2026 with fuel injection as standard, improving throttle response, cold starts, and overall efficiency. The 5-speed transmission remains, offering smooth and forgiving gear shifts. With its wide ratio gearbox, you can comfortably cruise at 55–60 miles per hour on highways, but it really shines when you take it off the beaten path. The gearing allows for steady climbing on trails, crawling through rough patches, and navigating sandy dunes without trauma. The clutch action is light, making it beginner-friendly and less fatiguing during long rides. Suspension on the TW200 has always been basic but functional. For 2026, Yamaha has fine-tuned the setup. The front uses a telescopic fork with about 6.5 inches of travel, while the rear uses a single shock with 6 inches of travel. It's not designed for hardcore motocross-style jumps, but it's more than capable of tackling uneven ground, potholes, and dirt trails. Combined with the fat tires, the suspension makes for a very plush and confidence-inspiring ride, especially on surfaces where smaller dual sport tires would dig in or lose grip. Braking duties are handled by a front disc and a rear drum, just like previous models, though Yamaha has updated the front caliper for better bite and feel. ABS is available as an option in certain markets, which is a smart addition for 2026 given safety standards. The brakes may not be high-performance sport bike spec, but they are perfectly adequate for the TW's character and intended usage. One of the strongest aspects of the TW200 is its user-friendliness. It's approachable for new riders thanks to its manageable power, low seat height, and predictable handling. At the same time, seasoned riders love it because it's such a versatile, do-it-all machine. You can use it for commuting to work, exploring fire trails on the weekend, or strapping on some bags and making it a camping companion. The 2026 model now comes with a slightly larger rear rack option, which is a big plus for those who like carrying gear. Yamaha has also designed new accessories for this bike, including panniers, skid plates, and even a small windscreen for those who plan longer rides. Fuel efficiency is another win. Thanks to the small, efficient engine and now with fuel injection, the TW200 can easily return 78-80 miles per gallon, depending on riding style. With its 1.8-gallon tank, you're looking at a range of roughly 120-140 miles before needing to refuel, which is more than enough for trail adventures or city commuting. One of the things that makes the TW200 so lovable is its simplicity. It's a bike that doesn't overwhelm you with rider aids, complicated electronics, or excessive features. Instead, it focuses on reliability, ruggedness, and fun. This simplicity also translates into easy maintenance. The air-cooled engine has fewer parts to worry about, oil changes are straightforward, and the overall build is robust. It's the kind of bike that you can keep for decades, knowing it will still fire up and get you where you need to go. So, who is the 2026 Yamaha TW200 for? Honestly, it appeals to a wide spectrum of riders. If you're a beginner, it's forgiving and confidence building. If you're an experienced rider, it's lightweight second bike that you can take exploring or keep around for when you just want to have fun without overthinking. If you're an outdoors enthusiast, camper, or someone who loves to hit trails and back roads, it's the perfect companion. And if you're a city commuter, those fat tires actually make urban potholes and rough streets much easier to deal with. As for pricing, Yamaha has managed to keep the TW200 affordable, which is another reason why it has remained so popular for so long. The 2026 Yamaha TW200 is priced at around $5,499 depending on the market and optional accessories. That makes it one of the most affordable dual-purpose motorcycles you can buy brand new, especially from a major manufacturer like Yamaha. Considering the reliability, the versatility, and the unique design, it's an incredible value for money. The unique selling point of the TW200 has always been its identity. It's not trying to be the fastest, the most powerful, or the flashiest. Instead, it carves its own niche as the ultimate go-anywhere, do-anything, simple and rugged motorcycle that refuses to die. The fat tires, approachable ergonomics, and legendary reliability give it a charm that very few motorcycles can replicate. It's quirky, it's fun, and it's extremely practical. At the end of the day, the 2026 Yamaha TW200 is proof that sometimes less is more. In a world where motorcycles are getting increasingly complex, loaded with electronics and high price tags, the TW200 reminds us of the pure joy of riding. It invites you to take the road less traveled, to explore trails, and to embrace the freedom of two wheels without overcomplication. Yamaha didn't reinvent it for 2026, but they refined it just enough to keep it fresh and relevant while preserving everything that made it beloved in the first place. So, if you've been looking for a motorcycle that's approachable, affordable, durable, and simply fun, the 2026 Yamaha TW200 deserves your attention. It's more than just a bike, it's a lifestyle companion, a reliable friend, and an open invitation to adventure. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha TW200. What do you think of Yamaha's quirky fat tire dual sport? Is it the kind of bike you'd like to add to your garage? Or do you already have stories of owning one in the past? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I'd love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews and deep dives. Until next time, keep riding, keep exploring, and keep the passion alive. This is Ride Next, signing off.